Imagine your goals are like stars in the night sky. They're beautiful, inspiring, but without a map, they seem so far out of reach. Now, imagine journaling is your telescope, bringing those distant dreams into focus and plotting your course to reach them. Hi, I'm Alicia, and today we're going to talk about how you can turn your journal into that telescope, a powerful tool to bring your goals closer and help you reach them. Studies show that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. But here's the kicker. Most people don't take the time to do it. If you're ready to change that and start achieving more, stick around. Welcome to Pin Your Purpose, where we use journaling to help you find clarity, purpose, and focus. If you're ready to map out your goals and achieve them step by step, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who could use a little motivation. Let's dive in. Let's talk about where most of us are right now. You've got big dreams, but life gets in the way. You've got meetings, deadlines, family responsibilities, and before you know it, another day's passed, and those goals feel even further away. Sound familiar? I remember when I was in that exact place. I had all these amazing ideas and plans, but I was so overwhelmed by everything else that my goals seemed like distant stars. Beautiful, but out of reach. That's when I discovered journaling. It wasn't overnight, but within months of consistently writing down my goals and breaking them into smaller tasks, I started seeing real progress. Journaling gave me the focus I needed to stay on track, even when life got busy. Now, take a moment right now to think about a goal you've been putting off. Got it? Great. Now, imagine how it would feel to finally achieve it. Hold on to that feeling and let's keep going. So, why are those goals still out of reach? For most of us, the problem is that we don't have a clear plan. We keep our goals in our heads, where they compete with a million other thoughts. When your goals are just floating around in your mind, it's easy to feel scattered and overwhelmed. When you don't write down your goals, you're leaving them up to chance. It's like trying to navigate a city without a map. You might eventually get where you're going, but it'll take a lot longer, and you'll probably get lost along the way. But when you write your goals down, something amazing happens. You start to focus, you gain clarity, and most importantly, you create a plan. And a goal without a plan, well, that's just a wish. So, what happens if you don't take the time to write down your goals and create a roadmap? You stay stuck. Your goals remain distant dreams, and the frustration that comes with not moving forward, that only grows. When you're not tracking your progress, it's easy to feel like you're putting in the effort but not seeing the results. You might start to doubt yourself, lose motivation, and before you know it, the goal you once felt excited about feels like an impossible task. But here's the thing. It's not impossible. You just need to find the right tools to get there. Science backs this up. Writing activates the reticular activating system, RAS, in your brain. This part of your brain helps you focus on what's important. By writing your goals down, you're telling your brain, this matters, and it primes you to stay focused on achieving those goals, even when you're not actively thinking about them. Here's the good news. Journaling is your secret weapon. When you write down your goals, you make them real. You're not just thinking about them anymore. You're creating a roadmap, and that roadmap gives you the clarity and structure you need to move forward. Let's say your goal is to start a podcast. Instead of just thinking about it, write it down. Main goal: launch a weekly podcast by. This week's tasks: research podcast hosting platforms, outline topics for the first 5 episodes, design a simple logo. Break your big goal into smaller tasks. Makes it feel less overwhelming and more achievable. Every time you complete a step, you check it off, and that feeling of accomplishment gives you the momentum to keep going. Now, pause the video, grab your journal or piece of paper, and write down one small step you can take today toward your goal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it down. Ready? Go. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I'm not a good writer, or I've tried journaling before and it didn't work for me. Let's talk about that. First of all, journaling isn't about being a perfect writer. It's not about crafting the most eloquent sentences. It's about you and your goals. Your journal is a space just for you. You don't need to be a wordsmith. Bullet points, lists, even doodles work just fine. And if you've tried journaling before and it didn't click, maybe you didn't find the right approach for you. Everyone's different, and the beauty of journaling is that it's flexible. You can customize it to fit your style. For visual learners, try creating a mind map of your goals. Draw your main goal in the center and branch out with smaller related tasks. For kinesthetic learners, write your goals on sticky notes and physically move them around to create your action plan. Alright, so how do you get started? Here's a simple process you can follow. Number 1, write down your big goal. Start with something you really want to achieve. Number 2, break it into smaller steps. List out the tasks that will help you get there. Number 3, set deadlines. Give yourself a timeline for each step. Number 4, track your progress. Check in regularly and adjust your plan if needed. Number 5, reflect and adjust. At the end of each week, ask yourself, what went well? What can I improve? Journaling is more than just writing. It's a tool for transformation. It helps you turn those distant goals into actionable steps and gives you the clarity and motivation you need to succeed. Here's my challenge for you. Journal for just 5 minutes every day this week. Write down one goal, break it into steps, and start tracking your progress. And don't forget, if this video helped you, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and share it with a friend who's ready to achieve their goals too. Let's build this community of achievers together.